What's good, my guys? It's Rells from the Sharpshooters Network. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you get a chance. Today, I want to talk about the rise of Montez Ford. All right, now, before I get started, though, does everyone have their tickets? There's a few seats available. Come on and hop on the bandwagon, man. Montez Ford is next up. Ever since the Street Profits debuted on the main roster, you could see the star power in Montez. This guy has the charisma, the flash, the appeal. It's uncanny. If you look at his in-ring work, his drop kicks, back flips, he got the flying clothesline, the front flip over the rope. Not to mention, I already have him top 3 in frog splashes. Shout out to Eddie and RVD. You could just look at this guy and you already know he has the total package. He talks crazy on the mic. It's just a confidence that he speaks with in the ring. Confident as well. Outside the ring, when he's getting interviewed, him and Bianca have these real world interviews. And just a regular guy you can relate to. He's definitely next up. Definitely has that star power. Not sure when it's coming, but man, that singles run is going to be lit. The WWE obviously knows what they have. The Street Profits are the unofficial hosts of Raw. Like every time there's a backstage segment, they're involved. Every time there's an announcement, they're the ones doing it. They got something for sure going on. So it's just a matter of time, man, before Montez finally gets his shine. And that's when the fun happens. So when I say this, it's not a comparison, at least not yet. It's just the truth, and it's just a fact. Montez Ford is the closest thing that WWE has ever had to The Rock. And that's that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ever since Rock left, Montez is the closest thing that they've had to him. Now, if everything goes correctly or booked decent, I could see him, taking off. We got to clean up the whole goofy guy thing. We don't need him, trying to be funny. They already messed up like that with Big E, and they had him as champ already as well. Like that New Day gimmick is not going to work. Obviously didn't work with the world champion. Didn't work with Kofi, didn't work with Big E. Let's not do that. Right now, the Street Profits are, they're funny, goofy, that type, but that definitely is gonna have to stop once Montez gets his singles run. Please leave this man with both his names. Don't just call him Montez or Ford. Something crazy, man. You know how they do. Rock used to come out with his little Versace shirts and all that. I'm not talking about do him like that, but it's 2022. Let's get this man in some Gucci or something, you feel me? Gucci shirt. Come down looking right. The shades on. And he'll definitely look like a champ like that. Just make sure he already got the swag. He gonna be right, man. I like the Street Profits, man. So I could see them having some type of rematch with the Usos because their last match at Money in the Bank didn't go over too good. He still had the shoulder up. So maybe they can do something with that. They're going to get their rematch. And basically, they're most likely going to lose again. The bloodline, they're just not going to be able to conquer that. That's going to lead to, I could see Montez turning on Dawkins there, or they can just take it slow. And each week after that is going to cause them to be their downfall. I could see that kind of being more organic as well. They obviously couldn't get past the bloodline, so now that's causing tension. So now each week maybe they start losing, they start getting frustrated with each other. Dawkins and Ford just, start having backstage issues. And maybe on one of the Raws, Montez go off on him. Or after a match, they turn. Montez hit that heel turn, and it's a wrap after that, man. And let's just have a little fun, a little fantasy booking. Like, just imagine the possibilities of Montez Ford being a singles competitor. What if he joins a stable? What if you put him now, say you put him with MVP and Omos? Man, they could wreak some havoc on that roster. And then, hey, maybe have an NXT call up to join them later on as well. Maybe Carmelo Hayes. Hey, I don't know. Like I said, endless possibilities. Just imagine a stable of those four guys. Man, and then what about, this is the reality era, so what about matches between, not only the one-on-one matches between Montez Ford and Seth Rollins, but what if you want to do the mixed tag teams as well? Montez and Bianca versus Seth and Becky. Bangers, man. Yeah, man, I definitely see Montez getting that push soon. They, the Street Profits, they done had, they already been Raw champ, Raw tag team. They've been SmackDown, NXT. And that tag team, that division needs a shot in the arm as well. A change is needed. I feel like the Street Profits time is up, and they gonna get smoked. Nah, but Tez, it's time for that singles push, man. I think the Street Profits have done as much as they can. Man, they have been having some crazy good matches lately with the Usos, but again, it gets old after a while. Like, y'all, we know the Street Profits and the Usos are gonna put on a show, but then it's like, where's everybody else? Who else can you add to the mix? There's not really many you can add at this point. So yeah, man, let's see what's going on. Montez Ford is definitely gonna show out as that singles competitor. And again, we got another new guy. And we gotta be a slow grind. We gonna slow grind them out. If Lashley's still a champion by the time Ford is kind of getting in his groove, you don't want to start him off too much. You gonna start him off with of course Angelo. He's gonna have to beat up on Angelo for a minute. Next up, you're gonna have to feed him somebody else. Feed him Riddle or something. And slowly build momentum up from there. And I could see him as a U.S. champ. No, I do not want him to beat Gunther. Leave Gunther on SmackDown. He doing his thing. That's another beast over there, but leave him alone. Let's give Tez the U.S. title. And then, move on from there. Like I said, possibilities are endless. Just has to be booked right. I could definitely see him as a world champion. Just cut the goofball stuff and be like a serious heel. A heel that talks a lot of trash. Like I said, something like The Rock. Of course, he's not going to be a carbon copy or nothing like that, but just his own style, insult, all that type of stuff. Be that type of heel, dress fresh, dress cool, and the rest is gonna take care of itself. I know Tez can talk trash, man. So kind of let him come up with his own stuff. Not this WWE backstage, none of those writers, none of these comedy writers. Maybe they could help a little bit, but mostly let him find his own stuff, find his own lane. I believe in him. I know he got it. The rise of Montez Ford. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's coming. He knows it's coming. We all know. Y'all have a good one. Please like, comment, share, sub up. Leave me any feedback. Holla at me. It's your boy Rells from the Sharpshooters Network. Peace.